Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 23 Project Life and it is a quick one. Today I am using a bunch of digital products from Humble and Create. So you can see here I have printed out a bunch of 4x6 cards and a bunch of 3x4 cards. I used 3 different collections, so I've got Creative Mess, Weekend Vibes, and Weekly. And I just kind of randomly printed out a bunch of cards, and some of these are papers that I've sized at 4x6. I didn't really plan anything, I just kind of printed them out, and actually they match the colors in my photos perfectly. So like I said, they're 3 different collections, but you can see all of the colors work really nicely together. So I was really pleased with that. The other thing that I did was use some of the elements from those kits and create a sheet of stickers there on the left. So I just picked out the ones that I thought were going to be relevant to my photos and my page and the things that I do on a weekly basis. I loaded them into my Silhouette software and then just printed them out on sticker paper. You could definitely just print them out on card, but I printed them on sticker paper just to make life a little bit easier for me, and you can see that it does. There's no adhesive necessary, I just go ahead and stick them down. So I've kind of laid out a few of the cards that I think are going to work nicely, and really all I'm trying to do is work out down here what I want to do with this kind of space. I didn't have a ton of photos for this week, so I got a couple of little additional spaces. So one of the cards I'm going to do my journaling on, and another one was just kind of like a filler card. So I did end up not creating anything for that, I just used the filler card as is. So I'm going to work on my title card here, and I just went through my stash to see what sort of alphas I had that would work with the colors in these collections, and as you can see I found the perfect ones. I've got these orange ones, I even had 2 E's left in there. I also pulled out those pink citrus twist ones because they are my fave, but in the end I went for orange. Now in the weekly kit there are a whole bunch of numbers. I think there's like 6 different colors, and so you can really easily make colors for your weekly numbers to match. I printed out pink and the navy blue ones just because I didn't know what I was going to need. I figured those 2 would be my favorites, and I went with the navy ones just so that they would stand out off this quite busy background. I did print a lot of labels, and I'll end up using a few of them, but not nearly as many as I printed out, so I have stuck them back into my stash. I just added this really large yellow one underneath on the white space down here, and I'm going to pop in my 2 date stamp numbers. I don't normally date stamp like that, but it does make it very easy. I don't need to mask anything off at all. Down here on this bottom right hand 4x6 card, I've got 2 littler photos. They're just under 3 inches wide each, and I'm just going to adhere them down kind of lightly to start off with. There was one of the stickers that I've created as kind of this, I was going to say washi tape, but no, it's like baker's twine bow here. And I didn't know whether this would work or not. I hadn't actually let my my ink dry properly before I ran these stickers through my Silhouette. Plus, I think my blade needs replacing. So some of the sticker cutting wasn't perfect, but you can kind of manage to piece together the little pieces that tear and aren't quite perfect. But what I had sort of thought I would do is that if that twine sticker didn't work, I would dig into my stash and try and find some twine and actually make a bow. I'm glad I didn't have to do that. Using the sticker was so much easier. Basically the rest of my page is going to be just stickers, and I love that. I love how easy it was. I haven't even really had to speed this video up that much. I really did just stick it all down, boom boom boom, and it was finished. So it's one of the advantages with digital kits like this is you don't have to. I mean, there are tons of pieces in the kit, but you don't actually have to work with all of them. You can just pick out the pieces that you prefer to work with. Obviously, being a digital kit, you could totally do these pages completely digital if you wanted to. I do prefer to print my physical kits print my digital kits so that I've got physical kits to work with. That's just my preference. I love the actual act of making these pages. So again, lots of this is just stacking up these stickers using the labels and some of the little phrase stickers that I've printed out. I've also grabbed a couple of like tiny word stickers, older ones from my stash. I think I've got like a beautiful mess one. I can't really remember, to be honest. They're all super old. I would love to be able to use them up. I have so many stickers, so this is a great opportunity to do that. Now, I did use the offset tool in my Silhouette Studio to create some sort of larger phrase stickers out of the handwritten sentiments, and I love that on my sunset photo here with the two pigeons. And I'm going to do the same thing as always. I'm layering some of those like the digital kit stickers with also some of the actual physical stickers that I have. There is kind of a slight textural difference. The cardstock stickers are obviously a lot thicker than the ones that I've printed on my Silhouette, and I just like that small amount of textural difference. The other thing I love to do when I'm using digital kits like this is to add something physical like stitching, or here I've just run the card through my typewriter, something other than digital, I guess, just to help it feel a little bit more real. Now, I've got this sheet of enamel dots in my stash, and honestly I couldn't believe how perfect it was. I went through my stash to see if I had anything that might suit these colors. I mean, I don't use orange a lot, so I was kind of doubting it, but these ones are truly perfect. It was like I had left them just for this kit. So I'm going to go a little bit crazy with the enamel dots, probably more than I would normally add, but I've got so few left on that sheet. I would love to be able to, again, use some of this stuff up. So again, another way to use those digital kits is just to add a few bits and pieces from your stash. And that's it. I'm just adding the last, as many enamel dots as I can without going overboard, and my layout's all done. I will leave the link to the Humble and Create shop down below. She's got some really gorgeous kits in there. They are super cheap and a great alternative to having physical products shipped to you during this ridiculous time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, there are a couple more videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye guys.